Hello, my brother and my sister. I sometimes I fail to understand this. Please help me to understand this and find the answer. If you have an answer, please you can write down there in the box so that we help each other understand this. And what is this? Yes, what is this? I fail to understand really. When I see our brothers and sisters crossing the oceans and the seas coming from Africa, the fellow Africans, losing their lives on the oceans, on every time or every day that they are crossing the oceans. Many of them lose their lives. What does that mean? I think it means they are coming to Europe or America so that they can earn a living. I think so. So that they can find life here in Europe or in America or elsewhere in white countries. Probably that is the meaning of crossing the oceans and seas. At the same time, losing their lives. That is number one. Number two, again, I see a group of people, a group of fellow Africans in Africa, standing on top of the continent, declaring oneness, and that is good. One Africa, United States of Africa, we should become united. We should not be down. Something like that. And they are doing that against the Europeans or the Americans. That is number two. The same African, our fellow Africans. Then the other group I see is here in the white countries. When I meet the fellow Africans, I ask them, when are you going back to your land or to Africa? Will you be here for good or you go back? They tend to respond to me, no, I cannot go back to Africa. There's nothing there. I cannot do anything in Africa. I can only invest in Africa rather than going back there. So they say they cannot go back to Africa because there is no life to Africa. Instead, they will remain here in Europe or in America, Australia or Canada, continuing with their lives, their standard of their lives. Again, at the same time, another group, they speak against the Europeans or Americans. I mean, the Americans or Europeans or elsewhere in the white countries, they speak against against these white people to say, no, you are mistreating the Africans. You are violating, you are showing violence to Africans. I fail to understand this. Some Africans are marrying or getting married to white people. You ask them, why are you getting married to white people here? Why can't you go back to Africa and then you get married there? They say, no. Me, I love whites. I love staying here. I love living here in white countries. No problem. I have no any problem. So, I probably fail to understand what really people are trying to put across these motives. I don't just understand. Now, which one should we support as Africans? As maybe I personally, which way should I support? Or which point? Which one is which? I should support myself. Should I support the coming of Africans from Africa and then at the same time losing their lives on oceans and seas? Should I support that, or I should support the one Africa? Let us have one Africa, United States of Africa. Hey, you Boers, hey, you whites, you are mistreating Africans and you are showing hatred to Africans. Which one should I support? Should I support that? Or should I support those people who say I cannot go back to Africa? The same Africans saying we should not go back to Africa. Instead, we should remain here in Europe or in America, earning a better living. Which one should I support? So trying to help me in one or other aspect of understanding. Please, I beg you, my brother. It's very difficult. We know. I have so much experience. I've seen many things, many different kind of things, many kind of careers, lifestyle in whites and in Africa. And because I'm an African, I come from there. So which one is which? Please help me to understand this. On the other side, African says, no, I cannot go back. Number one side. Number two side, Africans are coming, losing their lives on oceans. Number three, groups of Africans again stand on top of the continent, declaring one Africa against whites. So which one is which? Yes, which one is which? If I may ask a question, does those people who come from Africa, crossing the oceans and dying on the seas, do they know that whites mistreat Africans here in Europe or in America? Do they know or not? Try to answer that one, please, for me, so that I understand fully. And then come up with a solution or with a choice. Which one is which, or which one should I support? Thank you so much. God bless you.